Yo, we are live in YouTube and we got the one and only the weapon, Matthew Day.
Matthew
What's
Day.
happening, my brother? You good?
Yeah, we're good, man. Weapon, man. I like it. What kind of where'd you get this? How'd you come up with these words, man? Is it coming from let me have a guess and tell me if I'm right. Is that weapon for Weapon X like Logan?
Do you know what? I could probably coin that. I think I'll be nicking that one, yeah. But it wasn't originally. You just call someone a weapon when they're an absolute unit, you know? When they're beasting things, when they're fucking shit up. It's but Weapon
Yeah.
X is a better one.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I just thought it up. Like where are you getting this from?
I actually think I've got a Weapon X comic just here.
Ooh,
Really?
nice.
Show us
I
the
got
collection.
Nice.
Koi, this guy is an absolute comic buff, a manga buff, man. Like he has boxes of them at home,
I
man.
do. They were such a
Nice.
pain in the ass to ship back. No
Really?
weapons here, but just heaps of X-Men ones.
Look
All
at
right,
that.
that's the first. Yeah, that's the old X-Men costume, right?
Yeah, man, that's the
That's the
navy
X-Men, yeah.
gold version.
Yeah.
Damn. How do you like where do you get these, man? Like you gotta be
Well-
on some like VIP subscription or something.
No, I just see them and I pick them up and stuff. Like there's
Really?
much more. Like there's heaps more kind of comic shops and stuff available here. Like you can go into just a regular bookshop. What's that
Yeah.
gigantic one in Dubai Mall? Kinokuniya or something. The unpronounceable.
Kinomic, something like a bookstore.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
it takes up like 75% of one of the floors. The thing is humongous.
Really? Yeah, I've
It's-
been there, but I've never been to the back end. So,
Oh, dude, go for
Really?
it. The comics in there are legit. They've got a very, very good collection in there.
like, but
That's
I don't
that's
know.
you can still read.
That- but I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in Dubai. You know, like, I'm in
Why?
Sharjah.
What's-
I'm in
what's
Sharjah right
wrong?
now.
You're in Sharjah.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, wow.
I like it here, man. It's peaceful. You know, like
It is. It's super peaceful there, but it's also like it's the Arab version of the redneck era. You know, in
yeah.
the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and there's nothing to do. And
Yeah.
there's no booze. Well, there is, but there's not
I mean,
supposed
there-
to be.
Yeah, but you know, you get it from the underground and dealers and stuff.
Oh, the underground.
You gotta have those contacts, man. Like Koi, like
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. I
if
used
you-
to.
Yeah, me.
When-
I'm
what-
sober.
Really?
Me and this
Good on
guy
you, man.
right here. Yeah, man.
How long?
Yeah, what do you mean sober? Are you sober, Mike?
Wa-
Yeah,
wasn't
just
wasn't
kidding.
that wasn't that long ago? 1 month ago.
A month is good though, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cleanse the system and all of that.
abstinence.
I,
man. It's great.
Abstain. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, like, it's been lockdown here since I came back, so it's just been pretty
Oh.
much home drinking for me, which can be dangerous because there's so much booze in this house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
what
like-
booze do you have there? Are they
Um,
beers or hard drinks?
yeah, pretty much. So I'll have like a bottle of red wine and then I'll hit the whiskey.
Nice.
Uh,
Wine is good, man.
It
Yeah.
is. It's good for your heart.
Yeah, dude. Not too much though. But yeah,
That's what I
it's
tell
good,
myself.
man.
It's like bullshit.
But there are articles that like the marketing for wines. Man,
That's
There's,
huge, dude.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
like they've got universities for that kind of stuff, you know.
Yes.
Like, the guy
Oh,
who
get out
used
of
to
here.
say-
yeah.
He's the CEO for African and Eastern there. So like,
I,
That's
I,
a
I,
big
I, I can do some research in that. Well, I'll go look up for his name. But really, there are universities for booze.
yeah, man. There's like you can get degrees and stuff in like.
Dude, it's a
wine
bill.
tasting.
It's I think it's a $1 million like business.
Oh,
Learning.
billion.
Yeah, dude, like billion. Because there's like what do you call the wine experts? The one that those the one that
Connoisseurs.
just
Connoisseurs.
dude,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Do they
I know
have to
so.
go to school for that?
Yeah, and your tongue should be
Mm.
like in tip top shape. They don't smoke,
And
and
how do you
because
get your tongue in top shape?
I don't know, dude. Like they taste some things.
Yeah, gotta taste everything though.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
I got his name. Is this the guy Jason Dixon?
Yeah, man.
You're connected with this guy, right?
Yeah. I've been very close with that guy since I was like 12 years old. His eldest
Yeah.
son was in nursery with my younger brother,
Oh,
and my mum is their daughter's godmother and stuff. Like, we're super tight with them. He introduced me to a completely different universe of drinking. There's like
really?
there's drinking to get drunk, so it's like, Jack Daniels, yeah, I'll just neck that, whatever. But then he's bringing home like, so there's a place in the most northern point of Scotland called Pulteney, and
Nice.
it's this whiskey called Old Pulteney that's distilled there, and it's like the Highlands and everything like that, and it's just insane. And he's bringing back like 21-year-old Old Pulteney, and
Ooh,
it's just like nectar, dude. It's you've never had
nectar.
anything like it. Yeah, I mean, I get being sober and everything like that, but if somebody puts something that special in front of you, you got to try it.
Oh, of course.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. It pays to have these connections, right? Like,
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, like, before I moved back, I stayed at their house for like 6 months, you know?
oh my god.
Yeah. So
I can imagine.
it was quality. But like, he's got a gym in his garden and everything. He's,
Oh, okay.
he's from super humble backgrounds. Like, he's
Yeah.
a very decent bloke. He's not flamboyant or anything like that. He very, very nice, down to earth family. He used to stack shelves in Asda, which is like an English version of Spinneys,
That's
kind of thing. And
That's really humble beginnings right there.
yeah, man. And
Wow.
he would just grind and grind and grind, and now he's the CEO for one of the biggest booze dispensaries like around the world. It's crazy. It's
Kind of
absolutely-
reminds me of this one guy, like my idol again from the other side of the world, like Gary V. I don't know. Yeah, you. Other than you and my guy Koi here, like there's this guy I always follow, like Gary V. He used to do that, like stack wine and like that, and works in the basement, and then just like that kind of story, it patterns out like
I love
stacking
that
shelves.
stuff, man. Like,
Yeah.
where good things happen to good people as well. Somebody who's put in the time and the effort to grind, because that's all we're doing, Like, we're all trying to beat that rat race. That's why I'm back here getting my masters done.
Oh man, I love it. I mean, never ending quest for learning, right?
Absolutely, mate. It's
Love it.
occupational therapy is a pretty cool gig as well. I'm also doing so I'm doing my master's in occupational therapy. I'm also doing my level 2 personal trainer course as well, just as like another bullet in the chamber, another notch on my bedpost.
Nice. Finally, like you're finally gonna coach.
Yeah,
No,
nice, man.
not officially. I'm not gonna do it officially. I mean, like, I'll always.
Well, what for, man? Like, why do you have to take the personal trainer coach? Like,
Well, an opportunity came up for me to do it, and once I've got that, I could go work in a gym, but I want to actually specialize more along the physical well-being and
Yes.
functional self-help kind of stuff with regards
Nice.
to
OT.
special needs kids and young adults and everything. So that being said,
Genetics, yeah.
I will have the qualifications to actually be able to show them functional movements and compound lifts and things like that in order to benefit their functional
Practical
skills.
application, right?
Absolutely, mate. So it's not just going to be like, hey, I go to the gym, I know what I'm doing. I'm actually going to have the science behind it and the qualification behind it to back it up. So
Your thoughts, your thoughts, Koi? Like, this
Yeah,
guy's doing it.
Yeah,
all,
dude,
right?
like doing like it's all connected because like the physio, like there's like the movement part when you study the movement part, then you apply it on your occupational therapy. Like it's congruent, and you give them the right exercises for functional movements for certain. Yeah, yeah, it's nice, man. So when did you start? When did you start the? When did you start like deciding to, okay, I'll take a level 2?
The level 2, I was kind of thinking of that just before I moved back to the UK. It's something that I've always been passionate about, is training and stuff like that. As
Yeah, you check his IG out, man. Like those personal bests are something else, man. Like,
yeah, I got my deadlift up to 500 pounds.
Dang.
Which is
how many reps?
That was just for one, dude.
One max.
Okay,
rep.
one max rep. Okay.
That was just a 1 rep max. It was 500 pounds is a good benchmark number.
Yeah.
It's badass, you know. You can say, oh,
yeah,
500.
yeah, half a ton.
If you would rank yourself like the world, like, man, you're somewhere in the list.
What's your max deadlift, Mike?
I don't even gauge, man.
Yeah,
I just feel I'm generally strong, but like if I work on it, I think I'll be able to catch Matt. It's just that my limbs are so, my
big words.
Big
words, man.
I know I have the lower back and the hips and the legs to back it up.
You do.
But
you
just
got
that
a fat ass, don't you?
Yeah. I got a lovely butt, you know.
Mikhail rocking the badunk.
That Maximus gluteus. Is that what you call
Maximus.
it? Yeah. I got the, man. It's like big. I mean, I get the power out of that, you know, and it helps.
It
helps.
Big lady booty.
yeah. I see you stare at it all the time. Anyway,
mate,
like,
how can you not? It's like an eclipse.
So I kind of always thought, like, you know, you would always progress your career, like, you know, other than you were a very esteemed, like, behavioral therapist, like one of the best out there.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, yeah, I learned a lot from you. And
you were my protege.
Of course.
You were my guy.
And, you know, the apple doesn't fall from, you know, the tree.
Far from the tree, yeah.
Did you just want to mention your wife's name there?
Yeah, of course. It's also plug, man.
You got to drop the apple bomb.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, going back to that, like, you know, being that therapist, and I always thought, like, you always loved this, like, more practical side of the job, you know, like community outings, like more of movement and physical, like, rather than those like data taking stuff. And
sitting there,
I hate that, man.
It gets so monotonous, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like it's at first you're like, yeah, cool. I've learned all of these skills and I'm applying them, but then like ABA therapy, the discrete trial component of it is super repetitive, not only for us but for them, and it does get monotonous. So it's good to kind of break that mold and to actually apply what they're learning into functional skills outside of the table setting. So all of that natural environment stuff, all of the functional independence, that's all my jam. I love it.
I've picked up where you left off on that one, because, you know, when I started doing freelance, like, that's all I ever do with the kids.
But sometimes it's the way to go, you know, like sometimes sitting at the table is just, well, like we say, monotonous, and it just gets fucking boring, dude.
It is. I mean, like, let's face it, man. Like, it's not that they're gonna be Elon Musk or something, like, you know. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, there are a lot of, you know, kids on
racist, man.
But
racist, dude.
Yeah, I understand, but like most of our clients, man, like the ones I've handled, like, they're not gonna be able to do those feats like Elon does, man.
There is that misconception with autism. People think, like, I work with autistic kids. They're like, oh, so like Rain Man. I know an autistic person who can like count me up.
Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, it's not that. It's unfortunate, but it's very rarely the case. Like, there's that guy who like flew over New York and then he can draw the outline just from.
I saw that guy. That guy's extremely talented. Like,
impeccably so, but that isn't autism that isn't the world that we
Oh,
provide help in, you know?
oh man.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like
quite
we're teaching kids how to chew properly and use a spoon
Yep.
and learn the
Be
color red,
functional. Yeah.
poop
communicate.
properly, clean
Be functional.
themselves afterwards.
Yeah,
Plain-
because I have a cousin actually who has like who suffers from autism, and
Mhm.
he's the his thing is, you know, when like there's autism, like others are really good in playing, or they're doing good at something, they excel on some other stuff. For my cousin, he memorizes all the reporters from CNN.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Yeah, he knows them, he knows their he knows every bit of them, like everyone.
Matt Como was that his name? Like,
I don't know, dude. I'm not really into news. Like, you know.
No, I get
Yeah.
you, man. I get you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's depressing, and especially like the last year or so, it's just been
Super.
virus.
yeah.
And now it's all about the Israel and
Israel,
Gaza
Palestine.
thing. Yeah, man.
Ooh.
And I saw the videos, man. It was awesome. It was like a movie, though. If you see it, like the Israel Dome, whatever. I saw the videos. Whoa! You see it in
place is
games.
Fortified, man. Like they're hiding something in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not really. I'm not really a conspiracy guy, but you know, I also have my own. You know,
Do you think they're hiding something? Yeah,
I
dude.
draw up my own conclusions. Like, you know.
Yeah, conspiracies are fun, dude. Like there's
Yeah.
well, there's some
There's
ridiculous
tons,
ones.
man. Especially in Hollywood.
Like, yeah, did you hear that one about Bill Gates has got like vampires? Like, no. He they like kidnap kids and they scare the shit out of them. And
Oh
then
yeah, I know this one.
there's a
Adrenochrome.
hormone that your body releases when you're petrified, and
The
apparently
adrenochrome.
makes you younger. So they scare the shit out of these kids. And then drink their blood.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. We know a
What a lot
certain
of products.
yeah we know a certain podcaster, like a close friend of ours, like who's like really bullish in that stuff, and you know,
Really?
like
He's
yeah, and,
deep into that stuff. And
deep into
shout out,
that.
we love him, man. You know, it's a fun. That was a fun
episode.
Each
Fun
to their own,
experience.
dude.
But the thing is with this adrenochrome stuff, like what's your thoughts on that? I'm curious now. Like, you think it's true?
I think it's a load of shit, mate. You can't, like, if it's happening, it's like it's hidden very, very, very well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a very peculiar and very specific conspiracy, and like I've seen YouTube videos of them. Of
Yeah.
people discussing these things, but like when people tend to discuss conspiracies, it's like the second you edit something, it becomes fictional. Like it's no longer non-fiction. It's the second you edit something, especially to specify your agenda,
Yeah.
like it's effectively you're just forcing your opinion down someone's throat, you know. It's like we all know that news channels do it and shit like that,
Yeah.
but now there's a form of media like YouTube and stuff like that where it's just way more readily available for people to, like, anybody can go on there, put a video, say something, and someone will believe it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, did you know that cabbages help give you erections? They don't. They don't. But someone will believe that and go and eat a cabbage.
Have you seen this somewhere? You gotta
Yeah,
show us that, man.
No. There's a famous video here in the Philippines. Like there's this doctor who call himself like Doc Adam, and he's exposing this like fake doctors, fake healers in the Philippines that sell medicine to the uninformed people. Is
Yeah.
tricking them, like this girl, he calls himself Doc Farah, and she graduated Harvard according to her, but based on the record she's not there. And that she mentioned that cabbage is a cure for cancer. You just have to wipe it on your skin. And that's why I had to relate with this guy, with our
Hold
guest
on.
over here.
I thought you were gonna say like
No, dude,
that's
like,
why you had to do it.
No, that's why I had to relate it because of the cabbage thing. Like I remember it.
I literally just pulled cabbage like out of my ass. There's no factual basis. Not literally. Wow, that would be a podcast. Hey, Matt pulls cabbage out of his butt. But no, there's so much nonsense out there. There's
Super, and it. Some people really believe that shit. Like especially the uninformed, like the ones who even in this vaccine thing, like there's a conspiracy theory about the vaccine, right? Like
oh, there's loads.
loads of
like,
like microchip into the
microchip
vaccine, like it's the one world movement. Yeah, it's
Have
all
you
possible,
seen,
but yeah.
have you seen a page on Instagram called McDojo Life?
nah.
No,
But this guy, he's an actual martial artist, like weapons expert, everything like that. He's a pretty badass dude, but he's a funny, cool guy as well. He goes around exposing all of these bullshit dojos. So you know the ones where like these guys kind of stand there and push people over with chi and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's complete and utter rubbish. But he goes like around and he will
Exposes them.
yeah, he'll expose the fraudulent behaviors and things like that. There was one dude who was like, he's this Tai Chi Zen expert or whatever, and he actually goes into an MMA gym and like goes to fight one of the guys and goes,
Yeah.
my form of martial arts is better than yours, kind of thing. And he just got
Really?
the shit kicked out of him.
Is this the Chinese guy? There's this like I saw a video, like there's this Chinese MMA fighter exposing the martial arts in the Chinese culture. Like he fought
Really?
different he fought like different masters from Wing Chun, then Tai Chi, then like
Don't think
you know
it's the same dude, but it's the same premise. It's the
Yeah.
exact same
I
idea.
can't find the guy.
yeah.
in
But
Instagram.
the thing is, what
Mojo
happened to
Life.
the thing about that guy, the Chinese guy, like the Chinese government like destroyed his credit rating. Like he made him close all his
Ooh,
MMA schools,
Wow.
and like
they can do that.
yeah, dude, they control because it's part of their culture, right? And yeah, I don't want to talk about like,
And-
but
and-
that's what happened to him.
And I've heard news of like even Jack Ma's gone missing. The Alibaba guy. Like I don't know. Like I have to check my facts right. You know, like, I sometimes
I just saw
I
a
believe
video of him
everything
in
without-
Pacquiao. He's with
Oh really?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's totally crazy that these things exist. Now, this one, the McDojo, he's heavily in the American side of things, especially because of the amount of freedom of speech there. I mean, like it's a dangerous game when you're like stepping into Russian and Chinese territory and
Super,
Korean and
super.
things like that. It's
Gotta be watchful, man.
yeah, absolutely. I'm out of that.
Yeah, me too, dude. Like whatever I said about the Chinese culture, it's just it's for just reference.
I'm
actually
looking
think
at him
that-
right now.
Oh, McDojo.
Dojo Life, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
This bald dude.
He proper calls people out on their shit, and like he's been threatened and stuff for it, and yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
on.
Americans.
Too much freedom. Yeah, too much freedom, man.
Is there such
Yeah.
a thing?
I think there is. It's like I believe like if there's too much freedom, man, like it's hard to believe one thing already because there's too many people saying this, people saying that.
Yeah, completely. And like that's kind of what we were discussing with regards to people starting to believe stuff now.
Yeah,
Because of the availability of knowledge, whether it's factual
Super.
or whether it's not, knowledge
Yes.
is available at the click of a button. What's that
Yeah.
say?
You see me in the garage practicing my nunchucks with my Crocs on. Just keep driving. I'm in the zone, and I don't want you getting pregnant.
okay. Nice.
Hero. Okay, thoughts on Crocs?
Crocs. For fashion or like for its functionality. Function
anything.
for function, yeah, it's kind of comfortable, but the way it looks, I'm not really sure.
No, they are
What are
the
they for?
dorkiest
Meta-
things ever. They're like
Like,
death to
really?
Crocs.
Death to Crocs.
How come?
How about Mike? Hey, Mike.
Me?
Don't
Like-
you have Crocs, right?
Nah, dude, like,
no,
I prefer the Spartan ones.
Spartan ones. Oh, Philippine brand ones.
Yeah.
The Spartan ones,
Like-
yeah.
The
How about
Philippine
Islander?
Crocs.
Yeah, the Philippine Crocs.
The
You know,
Philippine Crocs is just basically a slipper.
Basic.
It's like
So
it's
basic.
just
It's
a
slipper,
flip flop,
man.
But
basic
they're
flip
called
flops.
Spartans, so it's immediately
Yeah.
become badass.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
super thick, and it's super thick, man. Like it has a thick base. It can last up to 6 years on intense, like on intense, like even if you rub it on cement for how many years, man.
You
That's
rub it
how
out
strong
your
they are.
Crocs. Dude, I just buy friggin' nanos. I've got so many pairs of nanos.
Whoa, the new one, the Nano 9, or is it the
I've-
Nano
I've
9
got-
already?
No, they're on Nano 11 now, dude.
Oh dang! I just saw it in just saw it in the page. I still have my Nano 4.
I've
That's
got
the-
one pair of Nano 4s. I've got 6 pairs of Nano 2. I've got 4 pairs of Nano 8s, 2 pairs of Nano 9s.
Why so many pairs of like for one model, man? Like do you
Because that I know that they work for what I do, but for all of my training and stuff like that, even for fashion, they are comfy as hell. They come out with cool colors.
I love the
They look
Nanos.
pieces.
I love the Nano 4. Nano 4 for me, I had it since 2015. Man,
These are the 2s,
nice.
and they are absolute belters. But I've got these in like 6 different colors, and they're
Whoa, it
super
depends on
comfy.
the
super functional.
depends on the outfit. Then you just
Yo.
like
This is crazy.
I'm such
I've
a
been
dork.
talking all this time. I'm on mute. I just want to insert something like you guys talking about nanos. Like, shut up, Koi. You don't sport nanos no more. You look
Dude, I
a
have
lot-
I
you-
dude, I have a
you're
Nano and a
sporting-
Metcon.
You're sporting Dwayne Johnson's.
Dude, I got
Cheers,
the
man.
because my fiance bought me one, but
got
I still love my
Metcons.
nanos. I still love my nanos. I got the Project 2s. It's different. It's not. It's this. It's. I love the nanos better because of their comfort and
Yeah, man.
its
I way
functionality, especially
I
when you
way
do
prefer
burpees.
them to Metcons.
But I hate it when you use it for running. It's
Oh,
painful.
It's for training.
I know.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
tried to do it like a for a long distance run. Man, it's
No,
not
not long
built for
distance.
this. It's not built for
over a
this.
mile.
Yeah.
The worst for running is Metcons though. Metcons are
Metcons, it's painful, man.
they're good for ollie lifting. So when you're doing your snatches and things like
Yeah.
that, they're good because they're tight and they're fast. They whip. But no, anything else like I can't stand Metcons. I used to have one pair and I gave them away, which was dumb because they cost an arm and a leg. So,
Yeah, but you know, you gotta look the part, yeah, right?
absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, my dog's knocked at the door. Hang on.
Sure.
You coming in, mate?
What's going on with the internet, Koi?
No, it's my webcam. I told you don't have my webcam
yeah,
is broken.
yeah.
Like I just borrowed this webcam
Yes,
from
hi.
my brother, and it
Ah,
and it
Gambit.
sucks.
Look at that.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh.
Gambit from the X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are X-Men. buff,
mon
man,
ami. Yeah. Like I was watching the X-Men. I was watching the old. Are you familiar with the old Spider-Man series? Like in the
The
in
Fox Kids one.
Yeah, the Fox Kids one. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
watching it
Best
in Disney Plus.
theme
Yeah,
tune.
I was watching it in Disney Plus yesterday, and I never
Yeah.
knew that there was like there was a story arc where it talks about the Insidious 6. And
Yeah.
yeah, dude, it
Insidious
was
6.
fun. Yeah, it was a fun episode. It was a fun story arc. I mean, like
I used to absolutely smash that when I was a kid. When I
Yeah.
still lived in England when I was younger, every Saturday morning it used to be the Hulk, Iron Man, Fantastic Four, and then Spider-Man, and then X-Men.
yes.
Name a better theme tune than the Fox Kids X-Men.
X-Men is the yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's
Nah, nah.
it's
I think it's because we were from that era, man.
no, dude.
Like,
It nothing
think-
beats that. It sticks in your head.
Absolutely. It used to be my ringtone forever.
Like,
Who's your favorite X-Men?
yeah.
Who's your favorite X-Men, Matt?
Well, it's
From
a
the cartoons.
cross
From the cartoons, yeah.
from the cartoons,
From the 90s cartoons, yeah.
from the 90s cartoon, it's got to be Gambit.
Ah, nice.
course.
I've got a big
Of course.
tattoo of Gambit as well. I've
Show it.
also got Cyclops just here.
Look at
Here's-
that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. I've got Psylocke, Wolverine, Deadpool.
Psylocke.
Psylocke, she's hot.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
is. She's got
It's
a booty.
Olivia Munn, right? Who played Olivia Munn in like in the movie.
Apocalypse, right? Is that the one?
Yeah.
I
that was
despise that
terrible.
movie, dude.
Yeah.
That was
I
a
know,
terrible
like-
movie. But
Yeah.
Days of Future Past,
Yeah,
even though in
that
the
was cool.
90s cartoons, it was awesome when you see Cable.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with that? Bishop, yeah.
Bishop.
Bishop
Cable.
comes back, right?
Cable. Oh mate, if you ever want to read a badass comic arc, get the Messiah Complex. So after the
Messiah
events,
Complex.
yeah,
Alright.
after the events of House of M,
House of M, okay.
so Scarlet Witch says no more mutants, and then something like 98% of all the mutants suddenly lose their powers and everything. And so there's an ongoing series after that, but then there's a girl who gets born, and they call her Hope because she was the first person since that event born with the mutant gene. And Cable comes back from the future, and he's basically her protector and teacher and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Really cool, because there's a lot of spin-offs. So Wolverine is back in X-Force, which is basically the X-Men that kill, and Charles Xavier's dead, but Cyclops is running the X-Men, and he gives Wolverine full sanction. So it's when like things need to happen behind the scenes, like this person's got to get axed, kind of thing. It's seriously such a cool
Dang.
arc.
All right. I'll
One of
check that
the
out.
greatest reads.
How many factions were there in X-Men? You got the X-Men, you have the X-Force, and what was that?
There's
like?
there's the one in the underground. The one the witches, right? The warlocks.
The
right? I forgot.
Warlocks, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean they're kind of the bad guys though. Then
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
Brotherhood and stuff like that.
Where Juggernaut is that? Magneto. Those were
Juggernaut
those guys.
is like Juggernaut is
actually not a
Professor
mutant.
Professor X's brother, right?
Yeah, it's his stepbrother.
Stepbrother.
But like, yeah, he's actually not a mutant. He gets his powers from a rock, from hell, from Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Oh man.
They were teasing Mephisto the whole time in like what's that? The Scarlet Witch, right? They were like, I can see
Were
I
they?
can see. They were teasing like, who's the villain here? Who's the villain here? Is Mephisto coming? Is Mephisto coming out or something? I just can't wait for the Disney version of the X-Men. Like I'm curious on how will they introduce it to the MCU.
I'm so excited because
Yeah,
literally
It's-
the only good X-Men film was X-Men 2.
yeah. How about Days of Future Past? First Class
Yeah.
is nice.
The first class, I loved it.
I love
Well,
First-
why not,
First
man?
Class,
That was Michael Fassbender is really good at that.
I thought
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender being
Magneto.
cast as Magneto was brilliant,
Yeah.
but also like they completely misrepresented the character. I thought
Oh.
Magneto was a whingy fanny throughout the whole thing. And Charles Xavier as James McAvoy is trying to be this cool, hey, that's a really groovy mutation in your eyes. And he's like a ladies' man. So I was like, fuck off. Charles Xavier's a dork. But like, and then why did they have Havoc? Why was Havoc in there?
Yeah.
Like there
Hav-
was a lot of things that I wasn't okay with. Like even who was it, Jennifer Lawrence? I wasn't about her being cast as
Mystique?
Mystique.
And
Who would you
Mystique
rather
is a
have?
villain, right?
Jennifer Lawrence
Mystic is a villain, man.
Like I'm curious. Who would you rather have?
For Mystique.
Yeah. I mean, like
Honestly,
I don't see anyone else right now.
Yeah, but
It could be played
literally
by
anyone can reprise
Yeah.
that.
because it's just blue. They're just gonna give you a
Yeah.
blue skin, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They're just gonna give you a blue skin.
I think
Basically.
Jennifer Lawrence was a bit too round in the face for Mystique.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
I can
the
remember
original
yeah,
Mystique is
sharp.
better.
She had a
The one
sharp
from
look on her
X-Men 2.
face.
Yeah,
The original Mistake.
the original Mystique. She actually looked the part.
Yeah.
She
And-
moved the part. She was great.
And she was hot when you once
She was hot.
she was hot when you remove the blue thing.
Do you know who was super hot? Famke Jensen is Jean Grey.
Oh yeah, she's a classic. She's old.
classic
but-
Jean Grey.
Yeah, but
Scott.
she's
Yeah.
old. But you know,
She always calls
can-
Scott, right? Like I
she
mean
can still pack it.
Sorry, I'm just covered in hair.
you know what I hate about the X-Men 3 is how they portrayed Cyclops and him being useless in that movie.
Yeah,
He was useless in all of the movies, and I hate it. Cyclops,
Yeah. Cyclops is a big dude. He's the second to Wolverine.
to be
when it
badass,
comes
right?
to-
He's
Yeah, dude.
Cyclops is like a solid character.
He's a leader-ish, like kind of
No,
guy.
he is. He is the leader of the X-Men. He's the front guy, and when he's not, it's Storm. But like
Yeah.
later on in the comics, Wolverine and the X-Men and this and that, and they break off into different factions and stuff. But they've just reprised kind of Wolverine and Cyclops kind of gelling together to fight for the cause and all of that.
yeah. Just to give it a good ending, Disney move.
Do we say a happy ending, Mika?
Yeah,
There was a story in the X-Men cartoons, right? When Wolverine and Storm was a couple, right? It was
really.
Yeah,
That's
they
an
were.
odd pairing.
no, it was because the X-Men wasn't born on that timeline. There wasn't no X-Men, and Professor X wasn't born because he was killed during that timeline.
Is
So,
that?
yeah,
That's.
I forgot. I
Age
forgot
of
that story.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's yeah, I've got them. There's 4 very large graphic novels, and they were the first X-Men set that I ever bought.
Nice.
I remember my student loan came in. This was like
Comics
Yeah.
loaned.
Stimulus. check.
they were expensive. They were like £40 each. So like I went and I spent £160 on comic books that day.
Nice.
And I had no regrets. I got myself a big 8th of weed, loads of munchies, and I just sat there for the whole weekend and just got baked, napped, read comics. It was the best.
I haven't tried being that baked and read comics because I usually what I do is I watch.
Yeah,
I watch.
because it's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it work? Is it work? Example,
Yeah.
if you're
Can
like,
you even
really
read?
baked, you're really
Read,
baked, then you read a whole the whole Age of Apocalypse
Yeah, I read it. But like
while being baked.
this was back in the day when I
Yeah,
was
okay.
I was smoking a lot, so I could handle my weed. I cannot now. I
What is smoking a lot?
Yeah.
How much?
I would wake and bake. I would have breakfast and then have another J and then go to school and then
Nice.
have another J and then have a bunch in the evening, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. I would have rather done that than gone out drinking, you know. I wake
Yeah.
up the next day after I've smoked the joint.
It's better. For me, it's better than drinking.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Much more fun.
It's safer. Yeah. It makes you paranoid, so you be safe. You know, it makes you
That's-
paranoid.
that's
Do you
one
get that?
thing,
Do you,
is
do you
the
do get that a lot? Then?
anxiety.
Oh, you do you?
You get to be you overthink a lot because once you're in the stoned level, you think, then you go outside to the normal people and you think they're all looking at you.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get the
They're
fear,
judging
like,
you.
you try and go to the shop to buy some munchies and you're
Yeah.
like, man, can everyone smell the weed on me? Are my eyes red?
Yeah.
What's going
Oh, yeah.
on? And so then
Yeah.
you're just looking at the floor like,
And sometimes you get delayed, right? You don't notice the waiter is already calling your name, sir. What's your order, sir? Then you're staring
order
at
number
something.
75?
75. What?
Yeah, me, man. I don't know, bro.
So from that, how did you overcome that like
The
stage in your life?
anxiety and stuff. I
No,
mean,
no, for overcoming the being mostly
Wake and
like a
bake guy.
pothead, yeah,
Yeah.
a pothead from that from smoking from having a wake and bake to like you deciding one day I'm gonna stop doing a wake and bake and I'm gonna do something productive. Like,
no, I moved to Dubai.
oh,
I
so,
like-
so
I
that
was,
happened. So that's the thing.
Oh,
That's the, oh man, that's nice.
but like I
Is there weed in Dubai?
specifically
Is there?
there
No,
is,
dude.
but like it's just you
It's
don't
so underground.
want to fuck with
Super
it, man.
underground. All right.
And you don't want to mess with it. If you get caught
Yeah.
with that, it's 4 years
Oh,
in
man.
jail and you're
4
deported.
years in jail. Oh man, it's
And,
crazy.
and that's easy, right? Like compared to what they have in Saudi, they'll probably behead you for it, or I don't know.
Oh man, God knows what rules they've got there. But like, there's more shit in Saudi than there is here. So in Saudi, they've not here in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. In Saudi, what they've got is these villa complexes, and that's where all the military work. So like, they've literally got helipads. So people who live in Saudi have got access to more drugs and booze than you can think of, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
I get it because they're kind of oppressed over there. Like,
Well,
they
they've
don't have
legalized
any-
alcohol recently.
Really?
Legalized.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, Jason, the guy we were talking about earlier, actually flew out there to go and have a business discussion with them, but they're still a bit backwards on their thinking. They're like, okay, so you pay for everything, you pay for the development of the bar, you bring in all the booze, and you pay for, advertisements and this and
Yeah.
that. And we take 50% of the profits. And he's kind of like, that's not how business works. man." So,
50%, man.
We-
That's like
we're- like, who do you think we are? We provide you with alcohol and you pay for it. That's that's the deal. Absolutely crazy. So God knows what their position is now. Also, I heard recently that they've legalized gambling in Dubai.
Really? Yeah, I think that was the only thing that was missing here before they can call it like a Vice City or something.
Yeah,
Because
originally,
basically everything's here already except for the gambling stuff.
yeah. I mean, it's Caesar's Palace they opened, isn't it?
No
Someone-
way. Where?
In Dubai, they've opened a Caesar's.
Oh man.
And this was going to be the original place, but you know what's going to happen because gambling is addictive, and there's going to be a really wealthy local
super wealthy.
go in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah, they're gonna milk their money.
and then have a tantrum, and then some sheikh is going to try and pull strings to get the money out and stuff like that, and that's unfortunately not how it works. It's a slippery slope because of the amount of money that there is to lose in Dubai.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean,
On an individual basis as well. Every local is born into a set amount of wealth. And when it comes to gambling, there's no rules. Like there's rules to a game, but like if
Yeah.
somebody's like deep in the pocket and then suddenly they turn around and go, I want to bet my mortgage or I want to bet
Yeah.
my car. And this
I want
and
to
that.
bet the
I wanna
farm.
Yeah, dude, because you want to win it. That's what happens. Like the rush of winning.
And
It's
they have that.
addicting.
They have that pride over here. Like, yeah, they flex.
Oh,
like,
big time. Big
oh my god.
Yeah, flex.
So, have you been addicted to gambling or any gambling of some
You
sort?
do a
Have
lot
you
of poker,
engaged?
poker, right? man?
I play a bit of poker here and there, but
Okay.
when I moved back to here, they've got a lottery app and they've got these instant win games, and
Okay.
I think I forked out a couple of £100 on them over the course of a couple of months, and then I won £1,000, and I was like, that'll do. That's
Yeah.
I'll tap
Walk
out.
away. Walk away.
Walk away.
Um,
Yeah.
I went to Sri Lanka with my mate Mornay Basson, who's this
Sri
big
Lanka.
dodgy South African geezer, and I'd never gambled in my life
Yeah.
apart from in like playing poker with your mates. But that's not gambling to me. That's a couple of hundred dirhams that I would have spent in a bar anyway.
Yeah.
and I get to sit there and socialize. It's an event more than like me trying to win monies. Anyway, in casinos, they tend to have this rule where if you go and gamble, then you drink for free, but you can't buy drinks. So in this one casino in Sri Lanka, I ordered a double Jack and Coke, and he was like, "You need to be gambling." I was like,
Oh, nice.
What?
okay. So then Mornay gives me this $10 chip, and he goes, "This is roulette. These are the rules." So then I put $10. I put this one chip on black. It came up on black. Okay, now I've got $20. Let's try that again. Then I put one on black again. Oh, great. Now I'm starting to build up a little
hold it.
here and there. And then I just started going a bit nuts and putting chips all over the table. And before I knew it, I had $1,500.
Did you lose it though?
No, what I did was
Okay.
I pocketed the 1,500, and I think I
Nice.
had like another $300. And I was like, okay, if I get up to 2,000, then I'll put 2,000 in my pocket and blah blah blah. But I didn't. But I'd already put that 1,500 in my pocket. So I had
Nice.
that pretty much covered the holiday. So I gave half of it to Mornay, and
Yeah.
that was
Nice. Man, I can imagine like if you carried on with that kind of lifestyle, you'd be Dan Bilzerian or something. You know that guy. Right?
Yeah.
oh mate, what a
dude.
life that guy has. Lucky
Had,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Had.
Like what happened to him? Like I heard
Yeah,
he
right. It
was-
was exposed, man. Right? Don't you
Yeah,
know
all
that?
his businesses were fraudulent. They
Yeah,
weren't
we're
making
fraud. Yeah.
money. He
He faked it. Yeah.
he would hire somebody to embezzle and to move the money, and then when they go, you're not actually bringing in any revenue, none of your products are selling, none of this is going, none of that, he would fire them and get someone else.
really-
Yeah, man. That's the stories anyway. Now
Yeah.
I know that they recently, you know, the 5 in the Palm.
kind of yeah.
So A&E distribute booze to them. Now A&E have got Beluga vodka, which is a sweet, it's a sexy ass
Beluga, yeah.
Russian vodka. It is a legit vodka, but it's not like sexy. You know, it's not like Grey Goose. You know, you go to clubs here, you see people holding bottles of Grey Goose. It's
Yeah.
aesthetic. You know, it's that is the vodka brand that people want. But that's owned by MMI, which is A&E's competitor. So, I it's my understanding that A&E are in talks or have already gone through the procedure of getting Ignite vodka into Dubai, into the 5 on the Palm. So that's Dan Blitzerian's vodka, Ignite.
Have you tried one though?
No. Do you know what I really want to try? I want to try the Rocks Tequila.
Tequila, like why try a specific brand of tequila though? Like I'm not curious. I'm not a tequila guy. Like I mean, we
I'm-
have like we have like generic tequila. Like we like the cheap ones, you know. Like, but what's is there a tier for tequila?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is, man.
There's it's a huge industry. Tequila, I mean, if you look at South America and the population there, you
And
know,
they have this worm that they put in the tequila. too.
there's some of them, yeah. I mean, I never
Yeah.
really got that. It's
There's a tequila with a snake also. Like they have it.
snake
in,
wine.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
snake wine. Yeah.
I tried that, man. It's
In
like
Thailand, right?
Yeah, and it's disgusting. I've tried it. It just tastes like mud. It tastes like you're drinking really, really spicy mud.
you know what this they mix with dead animals in bottles, like ammonia or something.
Ammonia.
It tastes like that. Like
That strong, horrid waft in your face. But like, yeah, haven't you seen the Rocks Tequila? What's it called? Termana
oh,
Tequila.
Terrana. I've seen that. I've seen people like make videos of that stuff.
Yeah, man. That's
the one you want.
that's just a try. I mean, like you, I'm not overly fond or bothered about tequila. I'll drink anything, but like the Rocks marketing is something else. The second you see his beautiful brown face, you just want all of the products.
Yeah.
whether it's his Zoa energy drink or whether
I
it's
want to try that though, or his
I know.
pancakes.
And his pancakes. His pancakes look monumental. Speaking of which, what was your last cheat meal?
Today.
What did you have?
Pork and some noodles and stuff.
Pork and noodles. That's weak. That is a weak cheat meal. You can make that healthy. What happened? You've muted.
Yeah, you're mute, dude. What is your cheat day, man? How's it?
I'm
What's
like that.
what's your cheat day like?
My cheat day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Matt.
My cheat days get pretty spicy. Like what did I have a couple of weeks ago? So here they've got bacon XL Big Macs. So I had
Ooh.
2 bacon XL Big Mac meals, large,
Shit.
Yum.
2 double cheeseburgers,
Lard. Yeah.
40 chicken nuggets.
Lord. Oh my god. I thought
Sounds
you'd
like-
go for the fish and chips.
So you just eat it in one sitting, like, or
And
do you
then I'll
smoke
have a
first before you like you smoke first then?
No, I haven't touched weed for a while here, dude.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, just
Sober life.
No, I'm drunk all the time. What are you talking about? No, it does make me a bit lethargic and a bit lazy and a bit unproductive. So while I'm studying a master's and while I'm
Yeah.
getting my level 2 qualification and I'm working full time on my days off, so I'm doing construction work stuff. Just
I love
something.
it, man. I like it. You
Yeah.
know?
That
So
activity,
primal,
man.
Like, you know.
There's
Me too.
yeah, dude, like completely.
Plus CrossFit, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I had all the gyms were shut
They're
here
closed,
until
yeah.
recently.
Oh, dang.
So I've got a little setup in the garage. I've got 2 15-kilo hexagon dumbbells. I've got a 20 kg and a 10 kg kettlebell pull-up bar. I bought a sandbag, filled it with heaps of sand from work. So that's 40 kilograms. So I can get some good
Yeah.
workouts going in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. So then I just signed up to a cheap gym just so I can get my compound lifts in. You know, my squat, my
Yeah.
deadlift,
I
my
saw
bench.
I saw the complex, the bear complex and stuff.
Oh, mate, Bear Complex is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
So it's power clean, squat clean, push press, back squat
And jerk.
to push press, and then into a split jerk. It's
How many
something-
reps for the whole complex? One.
for that, I mean, like the complex,
One
I
flow.
think it's like 5 movements within 1 rep.
Yeah, 1 rep.
Oh,
So how
God.
many for the bear complex you only do 1 rep or like
Well,
I can
I
see
was
Depends, right?
doing it as an EMOM, so
okay.
I did it for 10
One
minutes,
complex. All right.
1 complex per minute kind of
Yeah.
thing for 10 minutes. So I
One
did 10.
max. Imagine doing like 100 of those for time.
Oof.
Do Mike, try to do an EMOM for 120 minutes.
No, no, I'm done. Like,
I
I can
like
barely
it.
do
Yeah,
push-ups.
just for 2 workouts.
like EMOMs. They keep you
Yeah.
honest. You know, you
Right.
you're on a timer. You've got a set amount of reps. The harder you work, the more rest you get.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you have to work hard, right?
Whereas an AMRAP,
I like
Ah,
those
I
better. I love it.
AMRAPs like
no,
I can be lazy, you know, like
no,
It's-
I get too competitive. If there's somebody next to me like overtaking me, I'm like, "Fuck you, dude," and then I'll push.
I
harder.
like that. How competitive are you, man? Like,
Very, very. I'm an ex-boxer. I used to play high-end level rugby.
dang.
You know, we're guys. We don't like to lose. We wanna be the best we can be, and you know,
yeah.
um, yeah. I mean, as you get older and stuff, you chill out more. But like, that's what I like about CrossFit. I mean, you're training with your mates. You're all making gains at the same time. It covers all the bases. So you've got your functional movements, you've got your compound lifts, you've got your cardio, you've got your endurance, your strength, your power, your gymnastics. You're learning new skills. You're socializing. You're earning that donut at the end of the day. There's
Yeah.
this stigma about it. Like people are like, "Oh, it's a cult."
Why did it receive so much skepticism, man? Like, why were people so negative about it, man?
Because people are going to be
it's-
negative about everything. I used to think bodybuilding was life. I'll show you a picture, Mikhail. Like there's I
You're
was
big,
about
what, a
102 kilograms. I thought I was
Really?
buff, and I had this humongous stomach, and I just looked grotesque. But like my arms were big. But like then I'm like trying to put on my shoes or a seatbelt, and I can barely do anything.
Barely,
useful, right?
Could
But
you
like-
reach your hands behind your back?
No, I still can't do that now, dude.
Oh, really?
No, I'm big, but
Oh, yeah.
it's I mean, people are going to be scared of the unknown, and like CrossFit.
Yeah, true.
CrossFit, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of people happy, and it's hard. Not anyone. Well, anyone can do it, but not everyone can be good at it. Whereas
Yeah.
anyone can pick up a dumbbell and do a bicep curl. It doesn't take any thought. It doesn't take
Yeah.
any endurance and things like that. It's like I say, this is what I like about CrossFit, but I also enjoy my vanity lifts as well. So today,
Bro gains. Yeah.
hell yeah, for bro
Yeah.
gains, dude. Like we're all
Yeah.
we're all training to be healthy, to look good, to be appreciated and
Looking
valued
good.
in somewhat of an aesthetic appearance. It's and anyone who says no, I'm just doing it for me and my health is a fucking liar.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah, bollocks.
Like, yeah, my wife used to like pick on me for like, you just want to lift weights because you want to look good. Like, hell yeah. I look good.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Looking good gives you that confidence, man. Like the confidence that you need, like for
Look good, you feel good. It's all up here.
yeah, you
as
feel
well.
good. Yeah, it's for the mind also. Right?
Absolutely. And like, if you're going to send a nude out, like, you want to at least be ripped.
Yeah,
yeah. Speaking about that, like, you're in the game, right? Like, Yeah.
I was just not so much since I've moved back with everything. Like, I'm very busy. Like, I'm super busy. On my weekends, I'm studying and writing essays. On my 2 days off a week, I'm working. And then 3 days, I'm in uni, and I'm also caring for my dad who's got dementia.
oh yeah. Oh,
So,
okay.
There's all of
that's
this
tough.
going on. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some chatting here and there and this and that, but like my I kind of peaked in January 2019, just before.
Yeah, and I
Before
think
lockdown.
I think I was still around that time.
That was just before I went to America.
Yeah.
That was Tinder was my friend. Tinder did well by me. It's
what can these apps do for you? I'm like really curious. Like, I've never been into that, scene, and like, and it's nice to know like you get to know people who like really do that kind of stuff.
what do you mean?
So,
Like,
Yeah, like what like,
promiscuity?
yeah, like no, I'm talking about Tinder. Like, how was these? How
Mike's in Tinder.
No, how's like these technologies like help?
Dude,
It's
it
instant,
was-
man. It's instant. You don't have to. It cuts our.
Why-
It's
why-
straight
why
to the
do-
point.
Why doesn't it work for like other social media? I heard you can just slide into DMs on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, like it
yeah,
does
you
work
can.
for other social medias. Like there's Facebook dating now. There's heaps of stuff, but like Tinder is specifically there for dating, like
Yeah.
or to meet somebody or to get laid or whatever you're looking for. Like it's like you said, it cuts out the middleman. You just it's a vanity thing. Nobody reads your fucking profile. They just go, "Oh, you look good," or "No, I don't like what you look like." Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, like, not everybody was.
Well,
swiping.
what do you sport in your profile picture? Your abs, or are you doing a snatch or something?
No, there's a picture that was. I mean, yeah, there's a few like that. Don't get me wrong, but my main one, there's a picture of me that was taken in Santorini at my friend's wedding, and I'm wearing suit, but like a waistcoat, and my sleeves rolled up, and I'm stood, and the Santorini's background there. I think I look good in that picture. I could be wrong, but like, I like it, and I was in pretty good shape then as well. So that was happy days. And then of course there's ones of like me and Gambit and
Oh yeah, like Is the dog or like a brother or a nephew or a niece?
It's my son.
Does that sell? Like,
Absolutely, mate.
uh,
The like there's always there's always a picture of a dog, and if you play a musical instrument, you've got to have that in there as well. You play the game. You put out what you think people want to see. And
yeah,
like,
it's
isn't it?
reason why I'm so curious about this because we could have men like listening to us right now, and I mean not now, but we're gonna put this out in
Yeah,
Spotify.
yeah.
Yeah, but they could pick up a few things or a few
What
thing or two.
tips? Oh, mate,
Yeah,
just I'm not going to say any of that bullcrap about being yourself and stuff because nobody's going to read through that
Too
profile.
cliche.
It's
Just be yourself.
we all know that. We all do. Like, we're adults, we're guys. We know what we know what's out there, and we know what we want. There is an element of playing a game, I suppose, but like, isn't that shitty? Like, in life, we go through life expecting other people's validations.
yeah,
Like, we want to okay, I like this person, I like how they look, let's see where this goes, kind of thing. And that is effectively, it's a bit of a mind fuck for me sometimes, because it can be upsetting when you're not validated and things like that. Everybody wants to be comfortable within themselves all the time, and when you find that inner peace, like, more power to you. But it can come and go, and it's all contingent upon your feelings and another person's feelings and perceptions of you. So you meet somebody, you fall in love, your ego gets a big boost, and then suddenly they've cheated, or they've fallen out of love, or you've fallen out of love. But then that familiarity goes, your ego drops, your self-esteem is low. It's you suddenly want what you can't have. There's all of these negative connotations that come about with social validation. It can be a bit of a pain in the jacksie.
I like that you brought that up, man. Like, validation is like kind of huge, but sometimes it gets like its connotation is kind of negative at times. But I believe we all do need it at some point, man.
Oh,
Like,
for sure, man, for sure.
Yeah.
There's we're human beings. We want that physical touch. We want sex. We want fun. We want to be loved and held, and all of these things. But it sucks that you do want that in a way, because when you don't have it, or when you lose it, it fucking hurts.
yeah,
Hurts so bad.
like I'm pretty sure like you having to mention that like you've had that, you've lost it a lot of times. Like,
Yeah, man.
what's it like coming back from that though?
Time heals all things, which is good to know. If anybody is going through any of that kind of stuff, I would just heavily suggest getting rid of their number, getting rid of them on social media, and allowing yourself the time to heal. Yeah, don't try and slip into DMs. Don't
Really?
try.
Why
And,
doesn't that help? Like a
no,
lot of
like,
people
don't try and
that.
slip into the ex's DMs.
Oh, okay. I thought about like other DMs. Like,
No, other DMs. I mean, like, sure, go for it, but like, it's going to be a rebound
short-
until you're over that
it's,
person.
it's short term, right? And like
Exactly.
it's a quick fix.
And you don't want to go around hurting others' feelings as well in the whole process. I mean, like, when I first met you, I was engaged. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. You were happy.
I was fat.
Yeah,
It was great. It was great. I was happy, but we weren't correct together. It was our personalities didn't align. There was a lot of similarities, and I had utmost respect for her, and I did love her, but luckily we had the courage to talk to each other to say, hey, this isn't right. We became argumentative. Sex life dropped. All of these kind of things went on, and when that starts to happen, you need to reevaluate, which we did. And luckily, before anything got too serious, I'm sure we were engaged and we were planning a life together and stuff like that. But
I was like, really excited for you. Like,
hey, but
Matt's gonna do it.
And here we are, 3 years, 4 years later, however bloody long it is, and I'm still single. Now, then I was seeing that Argentinian sports model for a while.
Yeah.
And then I ripped my abdomen wall doing a
Oh,
GHD.
I remember
And
that.
I woke up from my surgery and she was supposed to be there. And I got a friggin' WhatsApp saying that she was pregnant from another dude's baby. And
Ooh,
yeah, was
Damn.
leaving the country and blah, blah, blah.
that hurts. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
that was a tough
I
one.
mean, like, were you guys like long together for a long time?
6
or-
months, but it was very
There-
hot and very
there-
heavy.
Yeah, there are feelings involved.
Yeah, exactly. No, we'd said we loved each other. I was financially supportive. She moved into mine. I'd met her parents, her brother, and blah blah blah. But you know, some things aren't meant to be. And then I was like, fuck it, and I became a little bit of a dirty whore.
Yeah, you became like, you know, an elephant, a bull. You know, like
I was on heat.
yeah, man. Like, I'd bump into you at work, like you'd stare at my ass. Come on, man. Have some decency. No, like
We're in a place of work.
yeah. But like, what were your coping mechanisms by that time, man? I'm interested. Like, how do you rebound from that, man? Like, if you can't, if you can't do like short term stuff for that, like sliding into more DMs, it's a rabbit hole, right?
It's
Like-
it's a huge rabbit hole. There is nothing that will fix it apart from time. There is no quick fix, and everybody always turns to drinking because it's available, it's there, and you know it produces levels of serotonin in your brain that make you feel a little bit more positive. But the thing is, it dehydrates that and runs it out, so the next day you feel even worse.
Yeah,
But in saying that, yeah, time heals all. Just don't have that toxic link there anymore. So like, get out of their social media, delete their number, block. Yeah, and try and keep busy. Try and
Yeah.
keep your brain
Yeah.
moving. Try
You have
and
been
keep
busy, man.
active.
I like.
Um,
You've been so busy.
Yeah.
But man,
Yes.
I'm just curious now. Like every time you drop something, like loads of questions just pop into my mind.
Dad, bakit? Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
I saw your story, man. Like your social circle gets smaller every time. You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like,
2016 up to
Yeah.
2019 is just a barbell.
yeah, like the load is like, you know, it's decreasing. I'm really curious. Like, does that only count for like the girls or like everybody? Like, does it like social circle, like friends, peers? Or...
Oh, dude, I've got no friends here.
Really?
Yeah, man. I don't have time for too much social interaction. I'll be honest. My boss is a decent guy. He's actually coming over in a bit because we're gonna have a steak
Cool.
and a beer and watch the new Mortal Kombat film.
You haven't seen it?
No, I've seen it. I'm just watching it again.
How many times have you watched this? Rewatched this, man?
So I've seen it once. This will be my second time.
What's the coolest part, though? I hate Kung Lao died, man. I hate it.
Nah, but that's pretty standard. Kung Lao always kicks the bucket in
He's
the.
this- You mean he's this expendable or something?
He is. I think the coolest part was an introduction of a new character, and I think I spoke to you about this the other day, didn't I?
The armor guy, dude.
The MMA dude.
Yeah. He gets his ass kicked in the beginning. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's human. But like, you know, it used to like Johnny Cage was literally designed around Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
And so now
He's gonna be in the second part. obviously.
Yeah, yeah, which I'm super excited about. I also think Van Damme would be perfect to play him. He could do an older version. In the games now, like Mortal Kombat 11, he's older and stuff. It's wicked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really loved the casting. I love that everybody's a legit martial artist and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
in that- in the
yeah,
This is
cast.
Mortal Kombat, the new, the,
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Yeah, everybody's got a legit background in some form of martial arts.
I love Scorpion, man. That actor from The Last Samurai.
Did
That
they
guy,
do him
that guy was
justice,
from The
though?
Last Samurai, dude. Huh?
Yeah. Did they do him justice though in that movie? Scorpion. Super, right?
Scorpion. They've there's a hype on Scorpion. Okay, it's like the Wolverine of the Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
universe. Okay, so this hype on Scorpion, they're trying to make money off that now. So they did. Did you see the cartoon version?
I have seen, clips of Scorpion here and there, like being.
Yeah,
a
the
good-
cartoons is so brutal, dude. I love
Yeah.
that.
It was,
Yeah,
really
the Sub-Zero and Scorpion, man, those history, that rivalry in the
rivalry,
movie.
right? Now look at that.
Yes.
Flex that. There you
Nice.
go. Oh,
You know what I liked about Sub-Zero in that movie? It was really cold, dude. Like he killed.
Yeah.
You know, he killed the. He
He's
killed no in
cold.
the cartoons. In the cartoons.
oh,
in the
cool.
movie cartoons. Yeah. He
Who did he
killed
kill?
You know,
He killed
Baihan
Scorpion.
dies and
Yeah.
becomes Noob Saibot.
Yeah, I know. The black one.
Yeah, which is because you know it's Ed Boon and Jason Tobias, so Noob Saibot is their names backwards.
Oh. Okay.
So Noob,
Dude,
Boon,
yeah.
Saibot,
I saw this.
Tobias.
I saw this like cartoons of them. Like it's in CGI. Like they were human. Cyrax and who else that?
Cyrax and
Was-
Sector.
Yeah,
Sector, Smoke.
and-
They were
They
part
were.
of the Sub-Zero clan, man.
And I think
right? They
Sub-Zero-
were.
In Quay.
Yeah, they were there. They're
Yeah.
part of the Sub-Zero, and I even saw them like I watched their story. Their what game was that? Like when I think it's MK something. I forgot. Like when they were still ninjas.
Matt would
Mortal
know.
Kombat 9.
9, yeah.
And then
I think it was
they
9.
turned them all to robots, right? Even Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
weird.
Combat 9.
It's
there was,
Shao Kahn's
Cyber
plan,
Sub-Zero.
right? Yeah. Smoke. It becomes Smoke.
In Mortal Kombat X, it's Triborg. So it's a combination of
Whoa.
all three of them.
Oh.
It's
But have
cool.
you seen? Have you seen the? I watched the cutscenes for MK11 after watching the movie. Like, I haven't seen Mortal Kombat for a while, so like I checked them out. Like, man, those graphics. MK11 graphics are crazy. Then there's this skin
Okay.
where they use the original Mortal Kombat Christopher Lambert version, like
Really?
as Raiden. Yeah,
Oh,
they have it. Even
That's
the voice.
so sick.
It's so
But like
sick, man.
honestly, I preferred the CGI for Mortal Kombat 9.
Is it
Only
better?
because of
man?
the size of the tits on like Kitana and Melina and Jade and stuff like that. Now they've made them look like real people and they're like, meh.
Oh yeah. But how do you like these like other characters from other other arcs or other universe
Oh,
going
they get
into Mortal
introduced
Kombat?
that you can play.
Yeah.
So like Rambo,
Batman,
Netherfell.
Predator, Alien.
So cool, dude. It's so
Really?
cool. Oh, I love it.
There's
I'm
term
all
you
for
could
that.
you could use Rambo, right? Rambo.
Yeah,
you
the
could use
DLCs are so
yeah the original Mortal Kombat, like Shang Tsung, the Chinese one. The one I remember, Mike, when I posted the story, like the old school Shang
Your soul is
Shang-
mine.
Your
Yeah.
soul is mine. You will be next. It's like that's my favorite Shang Tsung actually. Like I love that guy. Like
and they've cast the game as him as well.
yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fun, especially when he does his fatality. Like, your soul is mine.
Yes,
So-
you're right.
But he looked weak. He looked weak in the new movie. Raiden
The
just
Shang
dismissed
Tsung?
him. Like, when a
Who-
god does his thing, like there's nothing Shang Tsung can do. Like,
no,
Yeah.
dude, Shang Tsung hasn't been unleashed yet in the movie.
Shang
Like,
Tsung has not been unleashed yet. You're
yeah,
right.
you gotta wait. You gotta wait because he's just playing it behind the scenes yet. Yeah,
Because the first Mortal Kombat, he doesn't have much of a heavy
Yeah.
role to play, but he loses,
Right.
and then
Shao
Shao
Kahn
Kahn
gets
uh,
angry at him. Yeah, and he promises to win him back. That's why he decides to join Mortal Kombat 2.
Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat nemesis?
Nemesis? Is it? Does it have to be a bad guy or
Yeah. Like so the main bad guys as well.
main
Yeah,
bad
so
guy?
like Shang Tsung, Shinnok, Shao
I
Kahn,
I love Shang Tsung because he's really
Quan
like
Chi.
he's a sleazy guy. Like he's like you can't trust this dude. Like
Of course.
I know.
He
No,
has
there's
to
a
be.
there's a movie like there's a game like the Mortal Kombat Alliance, right? When Shang Tsung and Shinnok like they teamed up to uh, Unholy Alliance. I forgot that.
Who do you try to beat? Shao Kahn?
Yeah, I
Deadly
guess.
Alliance was Quan
Deadly
Chi,
Alliance,
Shang
yeah.
Tsung. Quan
It's
Chi,
crazy. Mortal Kombat timeline is crazy. It's actually fun. I never knew. Like I stopped playing Mortal Kombat after the Ultimate MK3.
Oh
The old one, yeah.
That's the best game because
that's
it's
the
got
best game,
high-
yeah.
highest character
Yeah.
listing ever. I remember
Yes.
playing that when I was like 10 years old and it was
Yeah.
an 18 and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. And there were so many ninjas. Like there's Ermac,
So many
Rain.
fatalities.
Yes. And the combos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Fatality.
Brilliant.
Who's the
My
most
dude,
boring like Mortal Kombat character for you?
most boring? Mokop.
Who's
Mokop. What does it do?
And
Basically, that's it. We have no idea who is it. So basically, that's it.
did you Google him?
Nah, I'm gonna do it now. Mokop.
I think Striker. I'm not
Striker.
fond of Striker.
No, somebody said to me the other day that John Cena should be cast as Striker, and I
Striker?
was like, do you know what? I love it. I'm all for that. Also, he was really cool in Mortal Kombat 9.
I like Striker
Striker.
with the guns.
He's a security guard, right? What's his job?
Bodyguard.
He's a security guard. Yeah.
He's a cop.
Is he?
Obviously.
I really loved Cyrax before.
Man, he looks weird. Mokop. Like
Mokop. And there's Meat.
they did him wrong.
They did him wrong. Meat is also a gross one.
Man.
Meat.
Meat. That's the name by itself. Meat.
Yeah. Just type in Mortal Kombat Meat and you'll see
Oh
what
my
that
God.
means.
He's skinless.
He's just, what is that? One of my favorite characters is Havoc, and
Havoc.
yeah, he's the ruler of the Chaos Realm, and he was badass, and they should reprise that role.
All right, I'll check him
Having a
out.
look. Oh yeah, he looks cool. He looks like a centurion or something.
Yeah, he does this move where he like dislocates his torso and does this like windmill punch on you.
So
Looks
the hero for Mortal Kombat has always been Liu Kang, right?
Yeah,
Since Mortal Kombat 1, then he dies.
he
gets-
well, so there's the whole Mortal Kombat
Timeline.
but it goes up to Mortal Kombat 9, and then Mortal Kombat 9 recreates the timeline. So
Yeah.
then-
Really?
yeah, so Raiden starts to get these flashes of the future when they win and this and that, and he tries to change it. So the story of Mortal Kombat 9
becomes evil.
allowed Mortal Kombat 10, which allowed Mortal Kombat 11. So the
11,
story has actually progressed now.
It's like
Without Liu Kang.
He's
with
still
Liu
there, but
Kang, that dude is a zombie.
He's not as well. Actually, no. He's in Mortal Kombat 11. He finishes off. He becomes
He's a god.
God
Yeah,
of time.
yeah.
Oh.
He becomes a god there,
Yeah,
and
So,
he's gonna be in charge of creating the whole timeline again. Like,
exactly.
Wow.
Him and Kitana.
Yeah, they're a couple there. Yeah.
They are. I mean, like they always have been. It's like, all right, enough.
Yeah.
I get it.
I like the first one.
But
though.
I love Johnny Cage, man. Like I love
Oh.
his character, and he's like kind of a douche, but he backs it up. And
Yeah. And you see his character develop as well. And
yeah,
I really like
yes,
that him and Sonya have a kid.
yeah,
Really,
they had, yeah,
Yeah, Cassie Cage.
Cassie.
I hate that they killed him. They killed this character in MK2, the old one. You know.
Oh yeah. But like,
The movie? Are you talking about the movie or the
Yeah.
game?
it was right at the
The-
beginning.
That was the
But-
worst. I hate that movie. Is it Annihilation? Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
Annihilation.
Annihilation. That was
Yeah.
the man.
That was the worst. Absolutely.
From the casting alone, like Raiden is not anymore Christopher Lambert. They killed Johnny Cage in the
Yeah.
opening scene.
Minotauro in that.
Yeah, he
yeah.
sucks.
So
he
terrible.
he got owned by Jack.
Shiva. What about Shiva? Useless. A cage falls down on her.
With a hair whip.
Then super bad acting from
Oh, so
Shindel.
bad.
Shindel, right?
She
Too
goes,
bad you will die.
yeah!
It's like super bad acting, man.
Yeah, oh, mate, it's absolutely the worst. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to have to bounce.
Yes.
All right, man.
definitely.
It
Man,
has been an absolute
has
pleasure.
been.
Thank you very much for having me on.
man.
You
Thank
too,
you.
man. Nice to know you.
And we could
Thank
do
you
this
for your
again
time.
another time, man.
Yeah, man, totally up for it. It's cool
Give us
chatting
some
shit
tips.
with you dudes.
Yeah.
Be a
You too.
weapon.
Likewise.
Give us the word of the day, man. Like, thank
Okay.
you so much, Matt.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Peace out, my brothers.
Peace
You
out.
take care, hey?
Peace out.
Much
Take
love.
care. Much love.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bye. You know more.
Yeah,
Dude,
let's do it.
you haven't seen the game. I actually, after watching the movie, man,
Yeah.
after watching the Mortal Kombat movie from the new one, I started to research on the games, the timeline, man.
Really? You got
then
obsessed.
I got obsessed because I realized, like, dude, like the old Mortal Kombat gave me the same goosebumps, like the Shang Tsung part. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
I had to like search for that feeling again. Then
Rekindling.
it
Kindling.
led me to the timeline of like, fuck, Mortal Kombat, dude. Like, grabe yung pinagdaanan ng Mortal Kombat.
I got into that like in my younger years, man. Like there's this computer shop close
Yeah, I don't know.
close to my house. Like I would stay there all day and then play Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. Like damn.
Shang Tsung wins, like something like that, like fatality. Or something.
Hold on. What's your favorite fatality for Samsung, or was it the animality or brutality for you?
Brutality just beats you up till you like explode, right? They beat you up till all the blood and guts like come out. I think the fatality is like the best for me. Like,
For him, it's a
Yeah.
signature fatality, right? Like taking someone's soul.
yeah, your soul is
Is mine.
especially when you see the MK11. Yeah, when you see the MK11, when they use the actor that played Shang Tsung on Mortal Kombat 1 on the
Oh.
game,
That,
dude, like shit,
that,
it
that
brings
was
you like
homemade.
super,
right?
super. And also the actor that played Sonya Blade was also there. Also Raiden, the Christopher Lambert Raiden, the one in the movie. I was like, man, this is old school. That's why I decided to watch Timeline again. It was fun. Anyway, after that, it got boring. You know, to be honest, it got boring. Not really boring though. It was fun, but you know, since I'm done, on to the next one.
Yeah.
And the next thing I got fun into, or like the next thing I paid attention to, just to divert my attention from all the stress that I'm experiencing through school, through
Yeah.
my research and stuff.
You need that distraction, right?
Yeah, is the Spider-Man series in the 90s one. I never knew that it was that awesome, man. Like there's a lot of stories. It's actually MCU because
What's
um like Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's in the cartoons.
Ooh.
Like Iron Man goes there. There's Hulk goes there. Thor was there. They're like they make this like brief episode appearances, and Captain America was there. They were fighting the Red Skull or something. Like, what? Awesome.
Ooh.
Grabe ka awesome the story by then. Like,
I'm not into the lore anymore of like, you know, the last one recently I just got into was Berserk, the lore of Berserk, because you know the you know the guy who made it died. So I was like kind of curious why are so many people wailing over his death? You know, I mean I get it, like he died, he was such a iconic figure, but he's like everybody's just like wailing over his death, and like everybody's saddened. So I was just really curious, and they took a look at what Berserk was all about. Man, it's really cool. So
all right, I'll still see.
I get what everybody's talking now.
What's
I
that?
was
Is it a
also-
game? Is that a game?
there's a game, there's a manga, and there's a whole lot of anime for it, like a series, like movie series.
Dude, are you into anime? Are you like into
Yeah.
Japanese anime?
in spurts, man. Like it just comes and goes, you know. Like I'm not really. I get bored, just you know, like I tend to forget if I get addicted to that stuff, like I just zone out, and then
You know what shocked me? Because it was our guy. It was our guy.
Who? Oh Matt,
Ray, dude,
Ray,
Ray,
Ray.
yeah. Man.
Oh,
He
he's
was
into anime.
posting. Yeah, super into anime. And it's like I never imagined him like being that guy. And then like he
I
was super
can.
like
Because you know Ray, he likes to doodle a lot. He likes to draw.
I know he likes to draw, but
Yeah.
I never knew that I never saw him draw any anime. Like have you seen him like draw like Dragon Ball or Eugene or like Ghost Fighter stuff? I know him. He wanted to be an architect before he keeps on drawing it. He does the design for the for the intrams, right? For the
Yeah,
for the,
and the
for the
jerseys and the,
yeah,
the
for the
shirts.
jerseys.
Wow.
It's all from him, dude. Like that's how.
Shout
And
out
I
to Ray,
never,
though.
I never.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
On getting
man.
engaged. You know?
Man, look at the
Today's
people. That,
evolution.
yeah,
Today's
like
evolution.
all the people that we encountered with, they're getting busy in their relationships, man. Like shout out to
Yeah.
Ray, shout out to John Ray, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, being a pop soon, man.
Oh my god, that was fast.
Yeah, so fast and shout out, respect, man.
Shout out,
Respect.
Guy's happy. You give him that.
How have you been, bro? Like I haven't seen you for a long time. I haven't
Me?
heard from you.
But been busy, man. Like you know.
When you're
trying
coming
to-
here, when are you coming back, dude? Like, do you have a
Dude,
schedule? Right now?
have you heard? Like I was supposed to fly today, dude.
Oh, really, dude? I was really. I have no idea. Really.
Well, why am
You
I
mi-
even here? I'm gonna miss it because I have to do the podcast.
So you're gonna fly right now?
No, because I'm doing this now. I'm doing this.
Oh, that's just crazy. Nah, dude. That's like a
I was
super
waiting.
passion.
I was waiting for your reaction on that one.
Nah,
Sucks,
that-
sucks. I can't see your it's you know your face is
Yeah,
not
dude,
in real
it's super
time.
laggy. Like, fuck, it's super frustrating, man. Like,
Yeah,
my webcam
I-
suddenly gave up
I
the
think
other
you're
day.
also you know our audio is late over there. You know you receive it late.
Is
too.
it? Is
Yeah,
it?
I think so. Anyway, no big deal. But there's a travel ban lately, right? So that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I had.
the
yeah.
flights. Yeah.
So my flight was supposed to be today. They had the travel ban from May 15
So,
to the
is
end
it-
of the month, and I'm stuck here again, and I have to wait here till you know. I
So where are you
managed to
staying,
find
man?
my cousin's house. You know, I'm
Oh,
basically
nice.
living in their
Sh-
couch. You know, like it.
Shout out to the family, man, for
Yes, man.
giving our boy some like couch
Of
action
course.
here.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's like really. That's why I call it live casting because you're casting.
So,
couches.
I do have a question, man. Like,
Yeah, sure, ask
so,
me.
so if you're staying in the couch, like,
Nah, I sleep in a mattress though.
oh, okay, I thought you're staying in the
I-
couch.
I like the mattress. You know,
Where's the mattress like located? Is it in the living room? Is it in the bedroom?
Living room. in the
Living room.
Yeah, I like
so,
it.
so
Humble beginnings, you know. It
Okay,
reminds
so-
you, like Yeah.
So what happens if you're having an urge?
What?
A sudden urge of like
Okay, yeah, flagpole or something. Like no, I just, I just, I just, I just turn sideways, dude, and then I cover myself in flag.
he turns sideways.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That's so funny, man. Like
No,
it's
it's good.
I think having
It's
an
good.
urge and then doing it sideways is quite difficult. You do it in the like normal way, right?
What do you
Like
mean, like you have
like
like
doing the urge, like doing the act. Like, you know what I
oh
mean?
that
Yeah.
doing the act? No, you have to do that in private, man. You
Yeah,
can't do it.
let's say dude, you had the sudden urge, then you're living in the living room, right? Um
Yeah,
how would you suffice that how would you like entertain that urge? Would you or
mm,
would you like divert it? Would you postpone it?
I have to say, like I have to divert it
Okay, so what are your means
as
of
much as possible because
what are your means of diversion for like urges, man?
the podcast, dude, editing stuff.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah, and watching YouTube videos, endless YouTube videos.
it got mute.
Hello, how about now? Hello.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's Siri turned on. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So like basically like I have to distract myself, man. That's why like I've been very active of late, like trying to get back, workouts, watching,
Yeah,
trying
me
to
too, dude.
do
Like,
online courses, bro. Talk to
yeah,
my
that's
wife
good,
some
dude.
more. Like going back to that sober October mode. Like last year.
I
I want
don't
to
think
get
we're
back
ever
to
gonna
that.
go back there. It's
Really.
either we go. It's either we surpass that
Yeah.
or
Or
we
we
go below
regress.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna surpass it. There's gonna be like when the 1 year anniversary of Sober October comes, it's gonna be wild.
I know, right? I'm
It's
so
gonna be
excited
wild. It's gonna
already.
be wild, dude. Yeah.
How about you, man?
This
Like, how have you been dealing with everything, man? Like, you're so busy. Like, I barely, like what you said, like you barely see me. I also barely see you, man. What's going on?
um yeah, I've been busy from school, dude. Like yesterday, like the other day, we had our defense in the nursing research in our nursing research. Remember, I was sharing to you like the nursing research. Then we were able. That was so stressful, man, because of the paperworks. Then we had to
Ah,
defend it in front of three panels. Then we
I
had to do it.
hate paperworks.
Then, but it's fun. It's fun. Then I was the leader, so I had no
Oh,
choice
you
because
like
I'm the
it, you.
oldest. Yeah,
You
I'm the
like
oldest.
being,
Kuya, kuya.
you like being the leader.
I had no choice, dude.
Right. What do you mean you have
And
no choice?
and it's
Yeah.
fun. And you know what? You know what? You know why it's fun? Because I get to apply the things I read.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to like when people say I because here's the thing. Like my friends, I mean my group mates who happen to be my friends as well. Um, they're all young. They're all in the stage of 19, 20,
Yeah.
21. Yeah, you know that kind of like I can't say
So
soft. It's
raw. So raw.
raw emotions, and
Yeah.
you know this is their thinking like, "Hala, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm not, I think I'm gonna stutter. I'm gonna stutter when the
Really?
panel's like that." I ask them like, dude, like it's okay. We're in school. We're allowed to make mistakes. This isn't the real world. Sabi ko,
Yeah.
yeah,
How,
it's
how,
like
how, how how do they take that though? Like
um
with their age and like with their like
I don't think
innocence.
yeah I think they felt relaxed because like I
Really.
told them it's okay to it's actually okay to make mistakes because we're still in school. The important thing is that we learn from it.
Actually,
That's
being 19 is the best time to make mistakes because like you
yes.
have a whole lifetime to make up
Yes,
for it.
and that's the thing. This with this people, my group, like they're really afraid of doing mistakes. Like they feel
Yeah.
like when they're doing mistakes, it's already wrong, and their self esteem goes down. But actually,
Why
it's not.
bro. Like, where do you think it's coming from, man? Like this fear
I'm
of making
going
mistakes.
back, putting
Is
myself
it,
in their shoes when I
is
was
it from
19. I was
school? Is it from environment, like family
no, dude.
environment?
It's just like the pressure, because you know when you're 19 and like when you're in school, you have to perform,
Yeah,
and it really matters that you perform, right? You know,
yeah,
it matters that it matters that you do the things that you need to do, and wait, no, right?
yeah. That definitely it matters. I mean,
And yeah,
I can remember, but man, looking back now, like
I'm like an
I
encouraging guy in our group. Like I always
really
encourage them. Like
the
I am
old
apply.
hoop, the guy
I'm applying our like huge upside roots. Like
really.
encourage. Yeah, dude.
Have they tried listening to us? Like, do they even bother? Like,
They're in that age that they can't relate to what we're
really,
talking about. They can't
old
relate, dude.
old boomer talks.
They can't. They all they care about is the Miss Universe, and they care
Right.
about
How do you
school.
how
They
did you
care.
take that though,
They
Robbie? I
care
really
about
saying.
like, dude. I don't give a shit. I didn't even know what happened, dude. Like seriously, I didn't. No offense, dude. Like I heard that Mexico won. Good for them, and
Good for them though.
I respect all the people who love the beauty pageants and we're Miss Universe. I have nothing against you. It's just I think I have better things to do.
Yeah,
That's it.
like
That's it.
absolutely. Like,
And I just realized that they're talking about Miss Universe through our group chat when some of my group mates were saying, "Hala si ano Raba whatever." I don't know. Like I was checking.
I, I can imagine your face like, huh? Like, I
Okay.
have no time for this.
Yeah, it was fun though. You know, this is very essential to their age, like you know, personal relationships. Build. This is the age where what matters most is friends,
Yes,
significant others, because
it's weird,
it's
right? We
it's
did that. We went through that
yeah, dude.
kind of life phase.
I've been there. I've been there. We've been
We've,
there, dude.
we've
Like your life was EY, I guess, for a
but
time. For
like, but even with the even with the information out already, like you s- people still go through that phase, like
yeah.
even though like the truth is out there. I mean, not form of truth, but there's so much information out there, people still go through it.
You know why? Because it doesn't interest them. You know the
Really,
interest during the stage, man. Even for our like if we were in their shoes, dude.
it's really developmental, right? Like,
Yeah, it's about their priorities. It's about what they want, right? Even us, let's go back
100%.
at age 19 or age 20, dude. What do we
Hell
really
yeah.
want? We just care about music, man. We just want to see
Yeah,
Urban Dub play. We
or
just want to watch
or,
bands and like sit in the corner and like
or
do like
working and
this.
baking, or
Pu- uh, I just want to sit in the corner and do like this and like oh chuy lagi na sa banda bay. We're like you know those you just want to observe
yeah,
and it's just very enlightening that I can apply like some of my learnings like and hopefully they can listen. Hopefully
yeah,
they do listen, which they do. I know
they will. They will. I mean, you are the leader, right?
because I have to be, dude. Then when it came to the defense part, dude, the funny thing was I was explaining blah 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 then it was good because I before we did the defense we had a group meeting via Google Meet
Hmm.
a night before
It's so convenient, like where you don't have to see each
meet
other's
yeah
face
yeah it's
personally,
just
right? Like,
yeah dude like
so
imagine like
you were reassuring these people over a video call, like it's
yeah
going to
dude
be okay.
no what I did was we did a run through to our paper then I pretended sige we'll do a simulation I'll be a panelist then you answer my questions I gave them the hardest questions possible dude I gave them yeah dude
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
gave them the hardest questions
Talk,
possible
talk
because
about, like, preparing them.
yeah then they were tense and blah 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 but look what happened the next day after our report dude like we were all like
Ready. Like,
We were all
yeah.
ready. Like everything, all everything was in sync, and we made sure our goal there was we made sure that they don't ask questions, which happened. They don't. They
Ooh.
didn't ask questions.
So providing them with the enough information
Yes,
that
it was
they
very
don't have
clear.
to ask, they don't find any holes.
Yeah, that's the goal. It's like Draymond Greenish, like
Hey,
orchestrating the defense. Make sure
Draymond
there's no
Green is
holes.
they lost earlier to Ja
Yeah,
Morant, man.
I watched it live, dude. But it was a
It
good
hurt,
game. It
man.
was a good
I,
game.
I felt sad, man. I want to see Steph in the playoffs, but that Ja Morant kid is a beast.
Do you think the Lakers will win?
They're not they're unhealthy right now, man. They
Do
ha-
you, it's a
they win,
yes or
man.
no. You
It
just
has
have
to
to
be.
answer yes or no.
I have to be honest.
No.
No,
Who do you think will win?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn for you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see anyone else, man.
So it could be Brooklyn and Clippers in the finals. Do you think?
Not even the Clippers. I got I got the Mavs coming out, man.
Fuck hell no. It's like shit.
Man,
Nah, dude. Shit. No offense,
Luke
Carlo. No offense, Mr. Hutba
Coco
or
or
Kobo
Coco.
or the super diehard Mavericks. Um,
It's the
no
Mavs, man.
offense, dude.
I,
Really,
I believe
Luca,
I believe in Luca Magic, man.
Luca flop.
But dude, the guy is he's got it, man. He's got it. He's got everything. He has the killer instinct. He has
Look,
the he
here's
he has
what's gonna
the
happen.
magic. He has the Magic Johnson ability, man. He's got everything, man. He has to
They're
step
not yet
back.
ready. He's still too young to go there
Yeah, that's what they said to Magic Johnson when he was a rookie, and then they won the championship, right?
because he has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He has the
Yeah,
he has that guy.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who didn't play, like really
No,
play.
I mean whole season, dude. That was of course
Yeah,
he wasn't able to play during the finals lang. Pero during the playoffs, dude, during the season, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was there,
Luca, man, Luca
dude.
Magic.
Luka Magic, Hotline Bling. I'll go with Devin Booker, man. I go with my
Devin Book.
Suns.
Yeah,
I
always been a
believe.
Suns guy, and
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's about high time CP3 gets a ring, right?
pero I don't think he's gonna win. That's the thing. I don't think.
But
Wouldn't be
check
so.
check
Wouldn't
out the
be.
Jazz though. Like there's
Wouldn't
something
it
they're
be
beast.
so like a punch in the face if the finals were to be Memphis
And
and
who in the East, the eighth
the,
seed?
no, Memphis and the Heat in the finals.
Why you rooting for the Heat now? Of course, the
No,
Heat is gonna win, man. They've been to the finals last year. They got that.
but it just sounds boring, like Jimmy Butler. Like no offense to Jimmy Butler, but
Yeah,
is he exciting for you? I respect his game. He's really like
I like Jimmy
Does
Butler
he
because
excite you when you say Jimmy Butler? Does it give you like the LeBron James like treatment, like whoa, the king, like
no, but
something like that?
I like how it was portrayed during last year's
Last
championship.
year,
Like,
but
yeah, if it were to be this year, he should win a chip. I mean, he should win it all.
the thing
'Cause,
about what I notice about basketball, especially in the NBA, is I'm not an analyst or not an expert though.
who do you want to be,
Uh,
Stephen A?
Nah, absolutely not. Nah, no, just kidding. I want to be Kwame Brown, dude. Like he's
Kwame
roasting this.
Brown.
Kwame Brown has been
Kwame
roasting these people. Have you
Brown,
seen his
the media.
videos?
Yeah, like he's talking truth. Like yeah,
Yeah, dude.
people have
And
been
I'm
giving
starting to
him
like
bad rap.
him.
People have been
And
giving him
and I'm
bad rap
starting to
for
like him. I'm
being the number
starting to
one
like
pick,
him,
right?
and I believe what he's saying, especially when he when he talks about like Matt Barnes and Stephen. Have you seen the latest?
Not yet. Like what happened?
Fuck, you haven't seen the latest. Okay, I
No.
want you to search Kwame Brown and Kwame Brown rant over Matt Barnes. Because
Kwame.
and you share it and let's watch it. because here's the thing. I'm just gonna give you a preview, dude. Because here's what happened. Because in the podcast of Matt Barnes and Stephen
all,
Jackson,
all the smoke.
all the smoke, Jeannie Buss was there, and
Yeah.
they were talking about Kwame Brown. Since Kwame Brown was a Laker right before, then they were talking about the trade that got them that got them Pau Gasol and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And Matt Barnes and Stephen Jackson were like laughing because Kwame was part of that deal, and like, don't mention the name. You just got one player. It's just Pau Gasol. That was important, and like that
He took,
pissed
he
like
took, he took
no.
offense to that.
He, I think he's done because like, dude, I've been retired for 20 years. Like, I always
Yeah.
become the punching bag, and I've been in the league for
The, la-
12
the,
years, man.
the laughing stock.
Yeah, dude. And this time he came with a vengeance. He
What
did
did he?
this rant, and people started to side with him.
Right, here it is. Can you see it?
Let's listen. Let's listen. Let's listen.
I don't know if you can hear this though.
Let's play it. If I can't hear it, then you just listen to it, dude. Listen to
Oh,
the
here it
rant.
is.
He's been spitting bombs, bro. Like,
He has his own podcast.
no, he just talks shit. He just talks shit ever since Matt Barnes and he's ripping everyone. He's ripping everyone from Michael Jordan to everything, and he sounds legit.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is probably the worst place I could be at because like I'm gonna sink underwater. But I sink, bro. I sink. I ain't a mermaid. I sink. What the heck? I sink underwater. What you talking about? What kind of mermaid sinks on the water? Wait, Anna, you're fine with any flower, right? Or does it have to be actually like the lily? I'm not flower.
That was real drama.
There's zombies. There's a creep.
Yeah, man. This one, you gotta watch this. This is the fucking. Ito yung pinakamalupit.
Ito,
Promise.
this one.
This one. Tignan mo gaano siya kalupit dito. Like, yeah, it made me like, man, Kwame's on fire, bro. Like, yo,
Man.
pakinggan mo.
Do you think this guy's just trying to gain clout?
No, dude. He's talking real shit. Kasi, dude, like, he's been being a punching bag for the past 20 years. And there are worse player than him. And he's right. Like, dude, pag sabi mo, he was talking about Adam Morrison. He was talking about Anthony Bennett. Bakit siya? I played in the league for 12 years.
Yeah. No, it's because MJ chose him as number one, man. And I think he will always get the burn for that.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
He's explaining, dude. Can you explain to a 17-year-old guy who was not meant to grow in the league, who was not nurtured in the league. I was used as a
Yes.
trade bait. And dude, kawawa din yung pinagdaanan niya.
Yeah.
How many
And I feel
Yeah,
for
I
this
heard
guy, man.
I heard him talk about that.
This
He's
is
not his father and all that stuff.
yeah. This 20 years of frustration, boom, it resulted to this, man. Listen to this, like yeah, it's
Ah, damn it.
You're dead,
Ads.
bro.
I I
I
I tried
don't
the
care about ads.
I tried the YouTube premium, bro.
Really, subscribe,
Yeah,
man.
it's awesome, man. Anyway, just listen to this.
Run fast. Those are creepers. No, 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 no. No! Oh my god! Man! Bro, the creeper blew up your diamond sword. Bro! Bro! There's no, not. It's over here. Here. Where are you? Bro! Wait, I'm gonna get your stuff. Wait, wait, wait. Your diamond sword, bro. Yeah, it's gone. Here, at least you have your stuff still. Diamonds is okay. Maybe. Oh my god, there's so much. Wait, water bucket. Wait, wait, wait. Water bucket. Where's your? Okay. Hey, hello, Ada. Hi, guys. Let me fix my crafting. Sorry, God. Wait, 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 wait. I'm supposed to be like a warrior, so like yeah, gotta at least do something. Bruh. Oh, flowers! Wait, wait. Ah! What is that? Oh my god! Hey, dead.
Oh,
Uh,
oh.
Grabe, dude. Like I'm a fan of this guy. Listen to it.
yeah, we should probably go back. Okay, let's go. Wait, yo! Oh, that's cool. Heck yeah. I got an iron nugget from leveling up. What the heck?
Yeah. Now you look at me, boy. Do you think he's a
Boy,
calling man? He has a
dude,
mission
he's a mission, dude. Like
out
iyang
to expose.
yung mga media na mga which is kung ano, Morgana ba? Or mapaisip ka din na I think he's telling the truth. Pod. Sounds sincere, man.
Yeah.
Boy. Boy. Southern.
Yeah.
Iyang, iyang,
He has that redneck accent.
yeah. Naana ka sa part tong kan Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
Pamangga mo yan, dude. Like, literally, yawa.
Hold on, I'm listening.
Alright, go listen.
Why do you sing? I don't know. I don't know why I sing. I'm back actually. I'm back at the. What's the bunker? Oh, I'm back at the base. No way. No way.
Damn.
You're, oh my god. Hey, I got some stuff. I don't know where you are now. Oh, what happened to others? What happened to you? The weird grass. Yay! Vegan. Yes. You're saying yes, though. I'm gonna find you, Nat. Yeah. I'm gonna try to find Nat. Wait, Nat, did you go to the left or right? Are you like at the swamp? Did you like pass by the swamp? I did that. Are you still at the swamp or no? I have no idea if it's forest boy. Oh, I found pumpkins. I found food. Let's go. I found a lot of food actually.
Wow. This is like all out.
Yeah, all out, dude. And he's not done. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah. I'm
made
still watching.
ev- like he posts every day, and every episode, everything is a bomb.
I
Yeah.
actually have
he's
I
like
like I
he's
like him. In.
he's calling out many, like some of the journalists like Shannon Sharp saying, I don't want to be part of this. Like
Yeah.
he's not even talking shit anymore because like, dude, like what
But
Kwame Brown, what
he's non-stop right now.
is Kwame Brown is like legit angry.
at least I'm gonna bring back a lot of food though. Yeah, but don't worry, I have food. Don't worry, y'all. I'm bringing food. But I can't. I don't know if I can like eat the pumpkin. So yeah. She's legit just lost. I'm kinda lost, but like fine. Trying to find their way back home. But it's already. Don't worry, Ada, I'm gonna try to find like whatever food I can find. Oh, oh my god, it's cold and I don't have any food. Oh, now I can't run. It's great.
Drink away.
Hey, fine. I somehow made it back home. Great. Hey, I bought some food and I have pumpkins. I don't know how much I will have. Wait, I have pumpkins. I don't know if you can do anything with that. Hey.
You know what's gonna happen to this?
What?
I just see where this is going.
Where?
They're gonna have Kwame Brown on the show.
The actually Matt Barnes already replied. Then Kwame also replied. Some hell no. Talking this like dude, you gotta watch this. This is like a teleserie, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that was
this
the
is
response. That was the response from the video, right?
yeah.
Then afterwards, like Matt Barnes responds. He wants him. Come on, go to the podcast. If you
Yeah,
want to box, if you want to box, we're gonna box it right there. Then, like you're probably gonna shot. Then like Kwame Brown responds. Then like mas grabe yung response ni Kwame Brown. Like
yeah,
dude, psycho puta. Like
yeah.
people
Because
are.
like they know they're in the wrong, man. Like Kwame's on been on the laughing end.
Yeah, dude.
All
Even
these
see Gilbert, they had Gilbert
Yeah,
Arenas in the episode, right? And they were making fun of like Kwame Brown
Kwame.
because like Kwame Brown and Gilbert Arenas in the same draft class, right? And
They were teammates. I
yeah, they
think.
were teammates in
Wizards.
Wizards, and like they were making fun of him, and like that. I think that's the tipping point where Kwame like fuck this. Like, you want me to like talk to you like a man? I'm gonna talk to you like a man.
Yeah,
Mo to siya.
man up.
I like how he like imagine you ranting for like when you're driving. Like fuck, that's so difficult to do, dude. Like he was talking nonstop.
I mean, I get it. They can do that over there, dude. Because like the roads over there, like
I know, but can you like spit nonstop of like
yeah, Kwame.
you Kwame, dude.
His name is Kwame.
Respect. he, he's making fun of Matt Barnes' hair, like making fun of like
Kwame, if you're looking at this right now, this is an invitation to the podcast, man. We're inviting you over, Kwame Brown.
I'm a fan, dude. I'm a fan.
Come talk to us, man. We want to hear your story.
Kwame. Anyway, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the other videos. It's like fucked up.
Man, you know what? That's a rabbit hole. That's what I want to avoid.
No,
'Cause
you know why?
Once
you-
that starts, I get
you-
an
you-
autopilot, man.
You know why?
when
You know
I'm
why?
on
You know
autopilot,
I haven't heard Kwame talk ever.
yeah,
That's why.
He's a quiet dude. Like, he
And that's
never-
why and you woke a sleeping giant, dude. Like you
Yeah.
just maybe like Matt Barnes and kala
They
nila
they
kala
went
nila
to-
na ano. Kala nila like we can make fun of Kwame. Di man siya mo ano, di man siya wa man kurat. That's by puno na siya.
Yeah, man. Like that's imagine like Kwame
Yeah, it's
like
important.
back in the he was backed into a corner like all these years. Like
People.
man, there's nobody dangerous than an animal in the corner. Like man, it's like life or death. It's like that for Kwame. Like, oh, you want some of this? It's like I've got nothing to lose, right? Just he said that I got nothing to lose, bro.
And tinuod po, wala siya nothing to lose. Kaya dude, I've been a punching bag for like 20 years.
And he,
Is it-
and what he does now is like he's not in the limelight. Like
Yeah, wala akong paki. Tas, I'm like doing nothing here. Just like you're making fun of me. Like my basketball. I haven't been playing basketball. I'm retired. Di ba? Parang ano ba? Like what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
Let-
Like,
leave the skeletons alone, right? Right? Like,
yeah.
they've been resting. Like,
But it's fun. That's what it's fun to watch it.
this is what's fun about.
It's
Man,
it's
but
fun. It's
Are
fun because like
we about that though? Like,
no, we're not. We're not. It's
Right.
fun because
Right.
like we
That's
get
still
to understand where Kwame is, and you understand like how bullying. It's what basically what they did is like they bullied partially me because of the media. The media bullied Kwame Brown,
Yeah.
and the media
Exaggerate.
influenced me that Kwame Brown is that type of person that has small hands and can't shoot.
I was really a big fan of Kwame back then because they always faced against the Suns, and the Suns is my team and our team, right? And
Yeah,
they were in the way,
stats.
so that's why I didn't want like Kwame, not because he had short hands. I respect him as a basketball player, but because he was in the way, like with my favorite team. Yeah, that's why I
Me
don't
too,
like.
dude. But I've because of the things he said. That's why it's like really bombs. Like it's
Oh
like
yeah,
wow. I
when
never.
someone who doesn't talk just suddenly speaks for the first time, it's the loudest. It's the
And
loudest.
like and Matt Barnes and Stephen Jackson like always talk shit, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. Like they have to have, like
I, it's important
shock
to
value,
yeah,
entertainment
yeah.
value.
That's how I guess it.
They're paid to do that.
All right, dude.
Oof,
Like
man, this was nice.
it was nice. It was like the
YouTube
return.
live, the
Huge.
return.
I bet no one's watching, dude. Like, yeah.
No one is because this is on YouTube. I just wanted to try the platform.
All
We
right.
had we had a couple of people like one or two watch earlier. Yeah, so
One or two.
one or two. I
Thank
like
you for
it.
the thank you for the
Right.
2 viewers for
Yeah,
watching.
thanks. We cared, but
Anyway,
anyway, the purpose was like we're one reason like we're also trying to do live. We're just trying stuff out. People might what if people just want to see live stuff, right? And they don't prefer the ones that are recorded or edited. So we're giving them a chance to see us. You still there, man?
yeah, I'm dude. My group mates are
Okay,
my
bro.
group mates sent me this like I had to edit our abstract for our paper. Like
Dude,
shit.
you
So,
you are
I
like
was just typing.
the multitasker, dude, man.
Yeah, well, actually, when we were talking about Mortal Kombat, I was doing the paper. I was
Oh
doing
my
a
god.
paper. Yeah.
Anyway, like Lucky Rubia or guy,
Yeah.
he was asking about the mug. So, and for anyone who wants to avail the mercs, man, like talks of
Oh
like
shit. Yeah.
having,
Yeah.
having, having a launch of the mercs soon. Like, this, we will launch this soon, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
NFTs, an NFT strategy to go along with that too. And more talks of NFT, the future, and the huge upside podcast. And bro, like if you have the time, like drop by the Bisaya Podcast PH tomorrow.
So yeah, dude. If possible, yeah, because I have a meet. Kasi magpe-present rin ako sa DTI eh. Dungan-dungan
Okay.
sila tanan ba? May finals and shit. The
Oh
one in
god.
DTI stuff. And then,
Oh
I'm
my
like
god.
polishing my papers now.
It's
Yeah.
good that you were able to catch up on this episode, man.
Of course, dude. Anytime.
Nice. It's
I have
nice to
time.
catch up, man. I hope
All
you
right.
enjoyed that. I mean, shout out to our guest earlier, Matthew Day, the weapon.
Matthew Day. Like, yeah.
Like,
It was fun. It
guys,
was fun. Actually,
guys, something about
at first, like, what, dude? Like, this is a foreigner, dude. Like, no offense, man. Like, I was shocked. I was
Yeah.
shocked, but it's okay. Yo, I now understand. You always bring me with. You always
Yeah.
invite me to uncomfortable,
Yeah.
situations, but we managed to push through. Part of growing up.
Man,
Part of growing,
and
right?
would have thought Mortal Kombat and all that. Like,
Mortal Kombat, X-Men, House of M,
working out, waking and baking. It's
waking
all
and
relative,
baking,
man.
and nanos.
No,
Dude, I have a
yeah.
Nano 4. I have a Reebok Nano 4.
Those things are quite expensive, man. Like,
Yeah, I got it. I got it in 2015.
I looked them up in the internet. Like, oh man, like,
Fucking 8K or
I
10K. Oh, yeah.
took the. You know what I did? I took the K Swiss trainer. It does the job, man. I
Yeah.
feel so. I feel so comfortable
But
training.
The thing what I like about my Nano Force is they lasted me for
Really?
how many burpees, how many box jumps, how many, dude, like it's so sobrang tibay niya. Sobrang tibay.
Man.
Like I never after the Nano Force, I never wanted to buy another Reebok shoes because it's still functional, you know.
Yeah.
Hanggang ngayon sira na talaga siya.
You're sporting the Metcons now, right?
I got the Metcons and the
And the
Project
Rock.
Rock. The Project Rock is not ideal for.
Really for training?
I,
What's it
I,
ideal for?
it's kind of thick in the bottom, so it's
Really?
hard
Is it
for.
heavy?
It's not actually. It's light. I think it's for general fitness. I guess.
When I see it, I always think about Stephen Curry. It's Under Armour, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's
the first thing
different.
that pops into my highlights.
It's a different brand. I usually sport like Nikes or
Yeah.
yeah.
But Metcon though, Matt wasn't too high about the Metcon. So what would you rather have, like the Nanos or the Metcons?
The nanos, dude. I love the nanos. Like
I
if I were to work out, like let's say like CrossFit workouts or anything indoor workouts that doesn't relate to too much running,
It's really flat, right? It's flat. You know,
it's flat and you can deadlift in it, you can weight in it, you could
supports
like
the weight.
and box jumps are great because it's steady. But when you jump, it's flat and it's good with reverse lunges.
Really.
Yeah,
So
it's
those
good.
twisting, it's twisting, it doesn't break easy.
It's good with reverse lunges. Then you do a knee drive. You know that balance shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So
we're not trying to like put Reebok on a pedestal here, but it's functional, man. It works.
yeah, I never had I had no complaints of my Nano Force ever, and yeah,
Matt was so
So-
huge on them.
and dude, you got like different pairs for the same model. It's like wow, hey man.
Guys, like when he's on into something, he collects. You know, he's quite the collector. Man,
All right,
and I have
yeah,
to
man.
say, man, this has been a
All
good
right.
catch up. It's nice catching
Good
up.
catch up. We'll see you soon. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Man.
Yes.
I'll try to jump in tomorrow if possible.
Please, they need you
Alright.
over there because like they're thinking like, you know, I'm huge upside. No, man, there's two of us.
No, dude, you're huge upside. You've always been
Dude.
huge upside, man.
Huge upside is not.
Wait,
man.
I got.
It's
By
this
the way, I
logo.
got a new microphone. Like
Really, let me see it.
I'm
Can't see it.
sporting a new microphone.
Yeah,
here.
it's crispy, dude. I like it.
Yeah,
can hear you.
it's super crispy, and I can adjust. It has its own like monitor, and I just plug my heads. I just plug my headset here.
You can hear
See?
everything from there.
Yeah, and I just put it on the table, dude, and I just start talk shit. That's it.
Oh, dude, it's
Solid.
solid.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? Lazada again?
Lazada, yeah, it's in actually it's from Amazon dapat, pero like Lazada has
How much did you get it for?
actually it's my shout out to my fiance, my sponsor.
Oh.
Like he got me this because
Thanks. Yeah.
she wanted me and her to do a kind of a couple podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, like
So excited, man. I want to hear
but
that.
that's her show, you know. I'll be like
Still, man.
I'll be the B side there, you know.
Still, man.
Like C side.
I want to listen to that. I want to listen.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's why that's why he sponsored me with this so that we talk like clearly. We had the same model actually.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
is there a teaser you want to give for the people out there? Do you want to plug it? Is there a name? Is there a name for
I
it?
think it's the Jaikoi podcast. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's all about like relationships, talk about stuff, talk about LDR and stuff.
that's
You know,
man. Oh,
what we
that will click.
experienced it. Yeah.
That's gonna click. LDR is like basically normal stuff these days. A lot of people don't listen to that.
Yeah, dude. Like, and we talk about parenthood, parenting, whatever.
That's good. Man.
Actually, it's for
they
both
can
of us. It's
can learn a lot.
it's for
People-
both of us because
People can learn a lot from it, dude.
Yeah,
You've been through-
I
you guys
hope
been through a
so.
lot.
I hope
You
so.
bet.
I hope so. Yeah. 'Cause,
Let me know. Let me know. 'Cause,
yeah.
You know, I'm the man. Like I'm the big. Yeah, I'm huge into supporting.
Yeah, dude.
You-
Like, you're Mr. Empower.
Yes, let's do that, man. Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
that.
And
Let's do that.
please please show up if you do have the time for tomorrow, because like they get to know the
Oh, yeah.
ooze guy of huge
Yeah,
upside.
who's guy? I can't wait to meet the Imuha
These
podcast.
guys, Bisaya
Yeah.
podcasters, man.
and the Bisaya podcast.
Right, man. I'll
All right, man. See
tomorrow.
you. I know you
See you,
got a
man.
busy day. I'll talk to you
Right,
later.
man.
Bye bye.
See you.